guys, Bob back here at Turn 4 Automotive and Performance with a fun exhaust project today on the Cragar F150 truck. We are going to go around to the side here, take off this factory single exit exhaust on the passenger side. We're going to go ahead and cut this factory side skirt right along this line. It's hooked to the factory fender flare. We're going to go ahead and put on our Foose rear bed valances, and then put on the Foose rear bumper valance that has the dual exhaust cutouts. We're going to go ahead and install the single in dual out Magnaflow muffler. We're going to install the Foose dual exit exhaust. Have a nice rumble on this truck. We'll go ahead and give you a listen at the end of it. We're going to walk you through the entire process. We're going to pull the truck up here on the lift. And now you can see the project. You know, we got these two valances that are sticking down on each side. We're going to put on this rear one. We're going to get rid of that factory rusty exhaust. Of course, we're going to run into some problems in the meantime as well. So we're going to pull off these hangers here, go up in front of this muffler, then go ahead and take off this one clamp up here. Then we're going to put on the new exhaust, which we've already pulled off the other truck, the wreck truck that we showed you in the previous Cragar video. We're going to go ahead and all the bed valances are covered with double-sided tape. We've gone ahead and painted the rear valance as we showed you earlier with it sitting on the ground. Going to put the dual exhaust on. It's a factory exhaust off the Foose Edition trucks. It's a Ford Racing dual exhaust as they call it. They had a Ford Racing muffler before. We're going to go ahead and install the Magnaflow stainless steel muffler that we had on the Foose truck as well. Now we've got the rear valance up on the truck. It's double-sided taped in place. Got some rivets up in the exhaust holes, but it doesn't look right. It doesn't fit with the factory side skirts. So we're going to go ahead and modify those factory side skirts. First of all, here is the dual exhaust rear valance. Doesn't exactly fit perfect on this side. As you can see, I have a little roll in the bumper right here. Doesn't fit exactly perfect, but works pretty well. Now this two-piece rear valance is on. Pretty easy to fit where it's two pieces put on each side. They meet in the middle. Now we're going to go ahead and show you the rivets here underneath. There's two rivets on each panel, as well as all the double-sided tape in the other brackets. So now we're going to go ahead and start cutting off the side pieces and get the exhaust pulled off the truck. Now we've got the driver's side exhaust piece off the truck. Cut it off here. It's a piece of fiberglass. It was originally hooked to the fender flare. These are the urethane ones that come on the Foose truck. We've gone ahead and made a notch out of it so it fits right up in place. We got to cut the front of it a little bit too. I didn't know if we could leave that lip on the front, but we can't, so we're going to trim that off before final fitment. We're going to go ahead and paint these up today as well once we get them on. Again, here's what it looked like just a few minutes ago before we cut the piece off. And now we're going to go ahead and get this so it fits up, and it'll look a lot better with the rear valance. It won't have that weird offset look to it by mix and matching body kits. So we're going to go ahead and put this on and get it painted up. Now the driver's side's off. The exhaust pipe's still there, as you can see. We've cut the side skirt, the valance off. Now we're going to go ahead and put on both of them after we get them up painted. They're painting right now. Put them back up on there. And now it's time to get the exhaust off. See, we've removed the hanger here, removed the hanger up above the rear end, and the one in front of the muffler. We've also removed the clamp, and now run into another problem. Not only did the previous owner clamp this, they also put a tack weld right here. So we're going to go ahead and get the cutoff wheel out, get that tack weld ground down and get it off there. They also put a tack weld over on this side. So we're going to go ahead and cut both of those tack welds off. Get the exhaust changed out. Here's our Foose tailpipes, our Foose muffler, and our lead pipe. We're going to get all that put up on there. Cragar exhaust is off. One piece design, come right off. Pretty nice, still in decent shape, sounds great, no leaks. Now we've got the Magnaflow single in, dual out muffler up on there. The factory Y pipe. And now here are the tailpipes. They come down. We've painted the tips gray. Just some leftover tips we had hanging around. So now this exhaust comes right out the two rear bumper places. It hooks to the factory shackle bolts with a nice hanger. Very good design exhaust. Heat shields to protect the spare tire. And now we got the skirts back from paint. We got those back up on the truck. Again, looks almost factory. As you can see, it matches the rear valance that we put on there, and it also matches the fender flare with the lip that it has on it. So both of these are now up on here, double side taped in place. We got a couple screws and rivets to put in. Again, here's the pieces we cut off, had the indent, had the exhaust cut out. So we got a nice smooth finish. We've put the factory Foose valances up on there, said just a notch out of it, real easy, and painted them up. See, it's still a two-piece design, but it looks pretty factory. So we're pretty happy with it. Came out real well. Brackets we have up on the inside of those. Really good looking truck. Now we're going to pull it out so we can see it in the sunlight, see it down on the ground. For those of you that haven't looked at this truck before, factory Cragar edition, here it is with the Foose rear valance and rear side skirts. And please go and subscribe to the page. More projects like this, a really in-depth project, full total transformation of the back end of this truck. Pretty sweet ride, looks really good. I'm happy with the output. And now we'll go ahead and let you hear it fire up. So we're gonna go ahead and start the truck for you and have a listen. Thank you.